I recently made a video about this new Mr. Heater fuel keg 1 pound refillable propane tank. A lot of comments. People were concerned about if little Timmy decided to grab this valve here and turn it, if that was going to vent propane out into the house, garage, wherever this may be. The reason they were concerned about that over the Flame King 1 pound refillable tanks is because the Flame King needs this little Allen key in the side in order to vent it versus the toolless operation of the fuel keg. So let's dive into it. Well, I'm here to give you a close-up and let you know that this toolless operation is nothing to be worried about, especially if you have kids in the house, because of a few reasons. One, this valve is kind of stiff to turn. Get a real close-up view. It's got a little ramp that it's got to go up, so it's got some tension to it. And as you can tell, I'm now inside, and we're going to turn this. Here's the bleeder, that little hole right there. That's where the propane comes out of. It's wide open. Nothing's coming out. Shut it again, open it up, wide open. Nothing coming out. So you don't have to worry about your kids grabbing a hold of this. And you want to know why that happens? I will show you. If you look at the end of this bottle, you're going to see that little depression valve off to the side. That has to be depressed in order for the propane to be released. And as you can tell by the Mr. Heater refill valve, there's that little nipple in there that depresses the valve and allows the propane to escape. And when it's not being refilled, that valve isn't depressed, so you can sit and turn this all you want, and you're not going to fill a room full of propane. Nothing to worry about. These things are pretty sweet. Now, if you take the Flame King 1 pound refillable tank with the Allen set screw, we'll take the cap off here. I'll leave a link in the description to these brass caps if you have any interest in those. Come off of Amazon, and they help the channel. There's this little detent in here also, but that does not line up anywhere near where the bleed off valve is. So if you don't have this completely tight, or if you use a magnet to hold your Allen key to the side, whatever it may be, little Timmy gets curious and loosens that up, this will absolutely spray propane and vent the entire tank out into whatever area that you're in. So if anything, these aren't quite as safe as the Mr. Heaters are, because you have to depress that valve, and you don't have any tools typically sitting around this, so you can sit and turn that all you want. So hopefully that answers some of the questions that you guys have had about this valve here. And to answer another question, can you use this Mr. Heater refill valve to refill the Flame King tanks? You can't, unfortunately, because this little nipple does not line up with the nipple that's in the Flame King can. So fortunately, they do have specific valves for each system, so you do got to spend a little money on that. But pick which one that you like better, stick with that. I just have both different types, so I can do these comparison videos for you guys. As of right now, I have only seen these Mr. Heater fuel kegs at the time of this filming at a Midwest store called Menards. The Flame Kings are on Amazon, and I'll link those down in the description also if you guys are interested in those. And once the Mr. Heater fuel kegs become available on Amazon, or I know where else to find them besides Menards, because there isn't a Menards everywhere, I will link the Amazon link for these as well once it becomes available. So depending on when you're seeing this, it may or may not be in the description, but as soon as I find them on there, you guys will be the first to know. So if you guys have any more questions about these two tanks, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them with a video or replying to your comments. So as always, thanks for watching JDS Outdoors.